So cupping is a standardized way in order to taste a lot of coffees all at once for quality control. And it's really beneficial because we know that from cup to cup, we're controlling for extraction. So that's how much coffee material pulling out of the coffee when you add hot water to it. By controlling for that, we know that what we're tasting in each cup is going to be a product of the green coffee and of the roasting. And that makes it far easier to, say, taste the 30 to 50 batches you might be roasting in a day without having to individually make 30 to 50 cups of coffee back to back.
Official role again? I don't know if I caught it.
I'm the green coffee buyer.
Green coffee buyer.
And then I also manage the roasting program.
Okay.
I'm Sam. I'm here at Partners Coffee in Brooklyn, New York. 10 years ago? 2012?
Can't believe he's back.
2012.
2012.
A decade ago.
Adam and Amber, our owners, were childhood friends who knew they wanted to start a coffee company. And they knew that they wanted to get support from people who knew a lot about the industry, who knew a lot about brewing and roasting and buying coffee. And from that we get our name, Partners, because we're only as great as the sum of our partners. And that's really meant to reflect the relationships that we have with green coffee producers, our relationships with our exporters, for importers, even with our wholesale accounts and our baristas. All of us come together to create this beautiful product. So we source coffee from all over the world. There's about 10 different countries that we're currently active in the Americas and in East Africa. In our case, sourcing, we say that to mean purchasing, but intelligent purchasing and planned purchasing. And so a lot of what we're doing is not just getting coffee so we can roast it, but very meticulously planning our menu, expanding our relationships, keeping in constant communication with our suppliers. And so our goal is to be able to be a predictable buyer in the sense that year after year, we know that we're going to be buying predictable volumes from the same producers and the same supply chains. And that way we can have a more stable relationship and make a beautiful coffee, whether it's brewing it, roasting it, even just sourcing the green coffee. It's really exciting to be able to take something that's raw and full of potential and turn it into something that I'm proud of and that I enjoy consuming.
Awesome, go for it.
All right, so first step of a pour over is you want to pre-wet your filters. Yeah, so a coffee educator is someone who trains everyone on how to make better coffee or how to brew coffee at home. And it's just a resource for everyone to answer any coffee related questions. And I'm going to pre-wet it with some hot water.
So it's great to have this sort of means of
Ground coffee.
connecting customers with a particular flavor profile, with a particular roasting style, with a particular preparation method. Typically, grocery coffee is difficult to manage the freshness of, but in this case, we're shipping coffee to FreshDirect every single week, so we know that it's going to be just as fresh as what you'll find in our stores.
So now I'm going to pour it at 210, going in circular motions, making sure the flow rate is nice. There's so much detail to making coffee, and there's so much nuance of flavors if you're tasting different regions and how different brew methods can really change the taste. So we're looking for a finished drip time of 2 minutes 30 seconds to 3 minutes. I feel like a lot of people get a little scared to go into a specialty coffee shop because they don't know what to order. But partnering with FreshDirect allows us to kind of make it more accessible for just the regular consumer to explore the world of specialty coffee. Try it out.
Yeah.
This is a natural Honduran coffee.
While we're on the topic of making a cup of coffee, I mean, hit us in on your perfect coffee.
Yeah, honestly, my ideal coffee is one that just tastes great at home, and I can sit and read a book. But when I was younger, I used to make my parents their coffee in the morning when I was 5 years old, and it was sort of a small act of generosity and kindness that still today, if I make coffee for someone, I feel that too. So I love that act of being able to share a coffee with somebody, have something to make conversation over. And I think it's very meaningful to have that sort of collaboration between roasters like us and our coffee producing partners.
Beautiful. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.